when we're inspired by God, we just have to do something.
I really love that. Did you feel the same way that I did in that room? Like there was some power that was undeniable.
I totally felt it. Yeah, it was overwhelming because here we were in this room, and it's like this moment chose us. We didn't choose it. It just happened in that moment, and we had to make that decision, and we chose freedom.
Absolutely. And I know sometimes it might be hard to believe. There's a lot of people out there that might have some kind of feeling that there's an inspiration, or that maybe they do believe in God. And it's still kind of like this efficacy issue about whether or not we're going to really make a difference. But the truth is, when you're called to action, there's no question about it. And I know that you and I were feeling that same thing. That's why we had to do what we had to do. And when it comes to standing up for the people, I think that's what we're all up against right now, is that we're all sort of blinded beyond our 200-yard view. You know, and it almost doesn't make sense how we could make a difference for everybody, but the only thing we can really do is focus on what we have in front of us. And that day in the Capitol building, Misty and I were given the work to do. And I'm so thankful that we did, but we can't do it without you guys.
We can't. We need help.
We do, and we're 100% honest about it, and we're so thankful that you're here and that you're even considering on this page to offer your support, because one thing that I felt in that room was that this was a great start. But one of the things that happens is everybody scatters and divides, and we go back to our lives, and then we expect the change to happen without us. But one of the things that I think, if you agree with me, Misty, is that I was faced with the fact that this is an ongoing thing and an ongoing effort of the heart, knowing what's right, knowing what the people really deserve. And when we act from principles like this, we can actually have freedom. And I really have a dream that this freedom could be around the entire world if we don't give up on these principles.
Right. So listen to this. Section 9, freedom of speech. Every person may freely speak, write, and publish on all subjects, being responsible for the abuse of that liberty. We're responsible. We're all responsible. If there's abuse on that liberty, we are responsible to change it. Now, we know that we have a rule at our Idaho State Capitol that needs changing. We can't do it without you. We need help. We need funds. Buy our shirts. Have you seen our logo? Our logo is so cool.
Not only is our logo awesome, and I'm super thankful, this is all inspired by our hearts and our true faith, but the mission statement speaks for itself.
It does.
Free the press so the press can free you. Just like you were saying earlier, Misty, we have to have eyes on our electeds. The people that are elected in those chairs and the people that are controlling the resources that we need help managing, if we're not watching them and they're dissecting our rights and they're not allowing all members of transparency and journalism to come to the areas to witness and to record and to help, ultimately help groom our process. That's the whole point of holding them accountable.
Right. Citizen journalists have rose up in this time for a reason. We don't feel like we're getting truth from mainstream media. So that is actually what inspired me to bring my little phone on a little tripod and just start giving eyes to the citizens, because we don't feel like we're getting the truth. So we have to protect that right. We can't just have a seat at the table for only mainstream media or special access for mainstream media. We have to have access too, we the people.
So we are Free the Press. It's an organization we've started, and we're not going to quit, and we need your guys' help. Thank you so much for being here. Our mission statement is free the press so the press can free you. So please donate, follow our Facebook page at Free the Press Idaho, and Instagram and YouTube are the same. And share.
Share it. Share it everywhere. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. We need support.
Thank you, guys.